Growing a youth sports business into a six-figure venture takes a combination of a couple of things. One is definitely going to be strategic planning, right? Of course, we all need dedication for anything that we really want to grow and build and scale. But we also need a deep understanding of our market. Okay. And so one of the things that I usually asked or used to ask my coaching clients, I'm not quite coaching any longer. I'm working specifically with one brand at the moment, and I'm absolutely loving it. But again, in this case, this is a perfect example. Coach is a volleyball coach. That's really her niche. And she took it a step further than that. She deepened that understanding of who it was that she really wanted to serve. And so she decided that she really only wanted to work with development, with working with kids that hadn't yet really played the sport or understood the sport of volleyball. And she decided she really wanted to be a developmental program only. And so she created programs and services so that she could just serve that particular group of athletes, so that she could help bring them to a level where they understood, where they can play at a more competitive level, where they could try out for their teams. Same concept when we owned our baseball and softball facility. We knew we were working with, developmental strategies to help these athletes grow to another level for kids that wanted to try out for their teams, perhaps. And so I also ask you, how does your brand stand out amongst the competition, right? What is it that's going to resonate with your audience, right? How is it that you're going to be competitive, right? So you want to cater to the different age groups and skills level and their interests, but you also want to create programs and services that are specific for those athletes. You don't want to take a program that's really geared towards your more advanced athlete and train kids that are just coming into the sport. You really want to create programs and services to help them develop wherever they are, whatever stage they are, whatever level they are. Okay, so I encourage you today, if you're a female youth sports coach, think about your niche and think about how is it that you want to serve that particular group of athletes. I'll tell you one area that I've become particularly very interested in, and that is with coaches or coaches that may be interested in teaching athletes how to optimize their brain usage. I'm not talking about mindset. Mindset is one thing. I'm talking about brain, like how do they actually take their brains and optimize their brains? Or how do they prevent certain injuries to their brain? Concussions is something that is very, very serious. Athletes often suffer in silence from depression, from guilt, feelings of guilt. And oftentimes it's coming right from the brain. They may have suffered, some kind of brain injury, concussion being one of them, and it goes unnoticed. And so for years and years and years, these athletes suffer in silence, never telling anyone, because the athlete feels like, I need to shine. I need to go out there and give it my best. I need to go out there and be the best. And so they never address this issue. And so again, I encourage you, if you are especially a female youth sports coach, think about your niche, think about how you want to serve them. I now decided that I just want to work with female sports coaches because I love it. I love working specifically right now. I'm working with a volleyball coach. I'm loving the brand. We want to talk about expanding it. And so that's become my passion, right? So find your passion first. Who is it that you want to serve? How do you want to serve them? And then dive really deep into that niche. And how can you best serve that particular athlete with your gifts and talents? Okay, I'll see you guys on the next video. Having a wonderful day.